Can anybody tell me what Jonathan's head is made for? Like his brain, what is it made for? Because you can't tell me it's for thinking. How can somebody give you an advice the first time, the second time, the third time, and all of them are reeling you, and you still go to that person to seek advice, and the person that is telling you the right thing to do, that you have never taken the advice? Just, it's so common that people take advice that is related to what they have in their head. They cease to take advice that favor them. Jonathan is set to be homeless, guys. In fact, as I'm telling you, he's actually swimming into being homeless and trying so hard to make the child, Benny, to be worthless just the same way he is. And Cheta is actually doing a good job, like the job that they asked her to do. Find out how she's doing it. Don't forget to watch this video to the ending. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. So guys, today, Jonathan head was broken at the other time, and today he came back from hospital. Thank God he's alive. And then they came, and Theresa already know that is when they return back, they are going to go, that she's going to leave the house. She don't have any other option. She must leave the house. So, and she's telling Benny that, see, this time I have, Benny, do all you can to protect your dad. Benny, make sure that you protect your dad and be careful that you're not into their problem, because you'll be the next person. That I know that this lady came into the house with a plan, but I don't know what it is. That their plan is just to chase all of us away that is close to Big Joe, and then deal with him whatever they want. Actually, that is their plan. But at times when you do peace, you still use your head and instigate violence. You understand? So now it's not instigating, but try to use your head and actually do something. Make good use about your head. Benny is quite intelligent, but she's not like, I don't know how to say it. The auntie know where the problem is coming from, but nobody can even tackle it. Benny know that Debbie is actually into this thing. She understands very well, but she don't know how to even go about it. Is she discussing with her mom, Clara? Is she like, is the document really in the house? So guys, as I was saying, when they returned, they finally succeeded, chased Aunt Theresa away. And Theresa was crying. Even the Awonobonge Jonathan was unable to look at her on the face. When you're doing something that you know that this thing is not good, you'll be filled with guilt. And that is how Jonathan was filled with guilt. He couldn't look at her on the face. And when Benny said, it's only my daddy that can decide who stays and who leaves, blah, 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 blah. And the daddy said she leaves. She should leave immediately. That was when they know that, it has set. So she left and she encouraged Benny and all that. So this is Cheta, who said she is proud of Jonathan, that she's going to raise Jonathan, that she's going to make Jonathan Big Joe, blah, 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 blah. This is Cheta complaining that her business money is running down, that she wants to alleviate her business, and that, first she came that Benny should leave the house, that he should chase, that this one Theresa has left, that this your daughter is not mannerless, that this your daughter is this, that she wants him to send Benny out of the house. And when he found out that Jonathan's sense is still recalling, so he said no, she said no, there is not that kind of sending out. It's just send her to boarding house. That I cannot ask you not to take care of your child. It's just sending her out to body her so that they can train her well, because Clara did not do a good job on Benny. And Jonathan said, oh, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. And he agreed. And that's okay. Assuming that he agreed, where will he see money that he don't even have money to even send her to boarding school? That was when Cheta told him, you know, talking about money. I don't even have money to, even my shop is suffering since I came. I've been the one feeding everybody in this house, and he's telling on my shop that I think a loan. Jonathan, his car, they have taken it. He don't want anything. Even the house is not his own. So Jonathan, he now told Jonathan loan. Jonathan was like, loan. If I'm going to loan, then I need a collateral, and which I don't have. I don't even have anything to my name as I am now. And she just said, the house, we use the house. It's very simple. We use the house as a collateral. And Jonathan was like, the house? That the house, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there. And that was like, this house is my daughter's own. It was bought on my daughter's name. Who even told them? Who even told them that Clara bought that house for Jenny? I thought Clara and Jenny could have done that in secretly, like knowing who Jonathan is, that he's not using his head. It's other people that is using the head for him. But they told Jonathan, and now Jonathan said it's the daughter's name, and Cheta even know. So Cheta know all this, while she's still dragging my house, my house. Wonder shall never end. So he now said no, that is meant that you should not go there. And she said, don't you want to be Big Joe again? That we just sell the house, convince your daughter, bring the documents, sell the house, then you use it and bounce back and become Big Joe. So he now said, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. I want to become Big Joe again. That is wow. He went. One thing about Big Joe is he know what his vital issues, and he will know the right person to talk to. But taking the right advice from the right people is another thing. You understand? Because yes, he's taking wrong advice from Emeka, but there's still Ken there that always giving him the correct advice that he needs to hear. He always seek for advice, but he will not use the good one that will benefit him. He will always choose the one that Emeka gave to him that will always destroy him. So there Ken told him, see guy, this thing cannot work. If a woman wants to support you, just tell her to sell her own family house. Why will you sell your daughter's property? That one, that you shouldn't try that is even going to fail. Don't come to me crying. And then make her say, oh, Big Joe is all about you. That don't worry. Invest. When you do it, you turn back to Big Joe. You employ labor. All those kind of a thing. You don't even need to work to anybody. Big Joe was saying, that he will even be someone that is giving people work, not him looking for job again. Emeka was supporting him, and Ken told him, see guy, don't do this. Don't, as you have jeopardized your own life, don't jeopardize your daughter's life. This was even your ex-wife that even bought that house. It's not even you. So why do you want to jeopardize everything? Everything. And he will not listen to a good advice. He will always listen to the one that thinks like him. So Emeka was telling him, and he said Emeka mind. Emeka is already laughing, like anticipating. He's already visualizing it that Jonathan is homeless. Jonathan don't have a shelter over his own roof, over his head anymore. So that is how, after the whole discussion, Jonathan went to the house, using emotional blackmail on her daughter. Like he just started, hey, how are you? Blah, blah, in a good time, all this kind of thing. And he just said, Dad, I know you very well. You need something from me. That is why you are sounding this nice. You don't sound this nice if you don't need anything from me. You need something from me. That is why you're sounding this nice. And what is it that you want? And Daddy said, I'm your daddy, and I love you. You're always on my head. That she started using some kind of petty word, like I love you. You know this one. Have you eaten? Blah blah. And Benny said, Daddy, come off it. I know you very well. What do you want? And he started, Benny, everything that you have today comes from me. The house that you have, it was my ex-wife that gave it to you. The things that you are enjoying now is my new wife that gave it to you. That's Benny. I want you to I want to come back to normal. I want you to help me. I want to start my business. I want to do this. Benny said, how did I come in? And I said, wait, that I want you to give me the house document so that I can use it and take a loan. But it was like, I don't understand. You want to use my house for collateral. You want to use the property that my mom bought for me. The only property that my mom bought for, the only thing that is in my name. You want to use it to take a loan over my dead body that I will never, ever accept it. I will not give you. That, daddy, I know that is this your wife that is talking. That is not you. Daddy, I'm not going to give you. Jonathan was like, is a house. I will build another one where we make money, blah blah blah. And Debbie said, enough. Daddy, see, I'm done with this discussion. I can never ever do it. I can never ever do it. It's over my dead body. She was just saying, so basically, so disappointed. Even at that point, I was like, this Big Joe, I wish there is a way I can just draw you closer. Draw you closer. I think that this thing that Ben even did to you could have reset your brain a little. Give you factory, but no, it didn't. It even went to worse. So he left and he went to his Winchi wife, Cheta, and told Cheta what Benny said. And Cheta was like, so be it. We will press her till she bring the document. We will press her. She must, what audacity. That small girl, blah, 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 blah. She must bring the document. We must sell the house. We must use the house as a collateral. We must do this. She was just quarreling, ranting. That this one will happen. Even Jonathan was shocked at how Cheta took the whole thing. She was quarreling, hollering. Like, and she said, if hope the document is in this house, right? Anywhere the document is in, she will fetch it out. She will use it and nothing will happen. Is it not Benny? That small Benny, that she will press and bring the document. That she will do this. That they don't know how. And we all know that. If they push, Benny, Benny is saying she can't. But if Benny still remains in that house with that document, definitely Cheta will sell that house. Even without her knowing. They will collect the document because Cheta will go and look for that house. She's on a contract to destroy Big Joe. She's on a contract to destroy everything that connects to him. So Cheta, if really that document is in that house, me and you know very well that Cheta will look for it. Cheta will get it. And Cheta might even sell the house even without the Big Joe knowing. And Big Joe, the streets, will be welcoming him very soon. But I just wish that Debbie, just apart from her actions, how will I say it? She's bold, she's smart. Yeah, she's bold, she's smart. But there's no missions. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. She know that something is wrong. She can't place her hand on it. There is no phone call. Is she not contacting her mother? As Theresa left, is she not contacting Theresa? Can't she talk to somebody? So many things are not adding up. Why is she not talking to anybody? Why is she not seeking advice from the mom? So many why. You get so many why. At this point, guys, I think Benny, in my own suggestion, should leave that house with that document. Go to a bank, save that document. Yes, because if she did not bring the document, Cheta don't have anything to lose, even if she decides to delete her. She would delete her and run away. We remember during the wedding, it was just friends, just Jonathan friends that came there. So probably Jonathan don't even know any family member of Cheta. So where will they catch her from? And since she said she know the financial agents that can borrow them the money, the same financial agent that borrowed Big Joe money before. Okay, what if that financial agent borrow them the money? What is it called? Cheta run away with the money. Big Joe become homeless. How will Big Joe trace Cheta? He can't trace him. He decided not to use his head. The funny thing is that we have so many men like this in the society today. We have them. People that will not listen to themselves, because as it is, look at it. Jonathan is not listening to his own self. Because even this Aunt Theresa, he recognized Aunt Theresa. He know very well that Aunt Theresa has done so much good for him. He know very well that Aunt Theresa is a good person. But because he's been pressured, because he don't even have money to feed his own self. You see, my wife is very gentle. My wife is this. My wife is that. My wife is this. And now your wife is chasing out. She know how to get it. My king, my this. Be careful what you listen to. Always listen to yourself the more. It's just obvious that what Big Joe wants to hear is what Emeka is giving him. And that is why he is swimming and dining to hell, to streets. The streets will welcome him very soon. Sooner than later that we even expect. Because you cannot tell me otherwise. I love you so much, guys. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Your comments too is helpful. Don't forget to comment. I love you. And correction is also welcome. Mwah. Ciao, ciao.